standard.
I am Anita, 5th standard.
Welcome to the 11th edition of SRVK News.
And welcome to the new academic year 2009-2010.
In this edition, last year results, summer camp at SRVK, school elections.
Also in this edition, new changes and coping with them, uniform and book distribution, a special report on corruption.
But first, a prayer. Will not the one who runs away from the challenges of life face the wrath of time, wearing a mighty heart and making thy intellect an awesome weapon, face life's challenges and you will find time on your side.
ಸಂಸಾರ ಕದನವೆಂದೆಂಜಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟೋಡುವವನು ವಿಧಿಯ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಕವಳವಾಗದೆ ಉಳಿದಾನೆ. ಎದೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಗಿಸುತ್ತ ಮತಿಗದೆಯ ಪಿಡಿದು ನೀ ಎದುರು ನಿಲೆ ವಿಧಿ ಒಲಿವ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ. Submitting a prayer. I am Arun Kumar, 6th standard. I am Kavya, 4th standard.
Last year's results are here in brief. Of the students who passed out of 7th from here are continuing their high school. Saraswati, Suma, Shobha and Chaitra are in Arvya High School in Jayanagar, Bangalore. Kadapa and Shivaraj are in Vivekananda Girijana Kendra, Eggada Devanakoti. Abhishek is in Ramakrishna Vidya Kendra, Mysore. Somashekar U is the only one to have independently enrolled into English medium in Anekal. Rest of them are in Bannerghatta High School or Nityananda High School, Jigani or other schools in Anekal. We wish that at least a good number of them will take studies seriously and be role models to us and others in their villages. Reporting for SRVK News, I am Ravi, 7th standard. ನಾನು ಶಾಲೆಯ ಕಿರಣ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮತವನ್ನು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಎಂದು ಕೋರಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
Elections for student representative body is being held today, Friday 19 June 2009. We are going to elect 14 class representatives to represent classes 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th and 2 school leaders.
Girish and Shashikala were elected senior representatives of the school with 98 and 59 votes. Sharath and Nandini were elected junior representatives of the school with 34 and 30 votes. Anand and Priya with 19 and 26 votes were elected to represent 7th grade. Raja and Madhushri with 28 and 25 votes were elected to represent 6th grade. Vivek and Anita with 30 and 36 votes were elected as senior representatives of grade 5. Manjunath and Manasa with 23 and 36 votes were elected as junior representatives of grade 5. Shashidhara and Kavya with 23 and 21 votes were elected as senior representatives of grade 4. Manu and Girija with 19 and 21 votes were elected as junior representatives of grade 4. Elections were peaceful and just 4 invalid ballots were cast.
Reporting for SRVK News, I am Sushmita, 6th standard. This academic year has brought in quite a few changes.
Monday through Friday, first period, that is from 9:30 to 10, is the 0th hour, where senior students mentor juniors. Cultural program on Friday, first period.
Now the lunch break is from 12:50 to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, last period is reserved for sports.
Saturday, the school ends by 1:30 p.m. Second Saturday of every month is a holiday for students.
Weekly 1 period computer classes for 2nd through 7th grade. Reporting for SRVK News, I am Chetan, 7th standard.
I am Sharath, 6th standard. In other news, we have now 3 new teachers, Mr. Jairam, Mr. Pradeep and Miss Vijaya. This brings the total staff strength to 14. Jairam and Pradeep just finished their DEd. Our science teachers Murali and Manohar have gathered fossils from Tirchi, Tamil Nadu. SRVK for over 25 years. SRVK is starting a new resource center. Initially, it will serve internally and will be opened up for external access when mature. We have set some basic disciplinary rules for ourselves to follow. Performance in sports, cultural events, unit tests, the first and second semester exams, and performance in sports, cultural events, unit tests, first and second semester exams, and of course values will be considered for the final assessment. Reporting for SRVK News, I am Basavaraj, 6th standard. I am Satish Nayak, 5th standard.
We got a new set of uniform this year. Books as
donations were received from various sources.
ಕೆ.ಆರ್. ಭಂಡಾರಿ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ.
Reporting for SRVK News, I am Anand, 7th Standard.
Has our national motto Satyameva Jayate lost its meaning, or is it a reminder to us, its citizens, of its utmost relevance in the current state of affairs? Many of the corruption watch groups like Transparency International, IMF and other organizations in their yearly corruption reports have listed India with high score for corruption, low scores for transparency. Obviously, it is the poor and needy sections of our country that are hit hard while trying to meet their basic needs like food, water and sanitation. Anyone who has applied for electric or water connection can tell that their application moves only when attached with cash. In simple terms, a bribe.
ನಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಣ್ಣ ಗಾಢವಿದ್ದಷ್ಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುತ್ತದೆ.
The problem is widespread and much of the Indian administrative, judiciary, law enforcement and developmental establishments are shrouded in corruption.
A movement called Freedom from Corruption has launched 0 rupee notes in Tamil Nadu. The notes is similar to the 1000 rupee note, but the seal on the bill says this is not a currency note. It also includes a stirring resolve, I promise neither to accept nor to give bribe. ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರದ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಂಬ ಗುಂಪೊಂದು ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ 0 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟುಗಳು ಚಲಾವಣೆಗೆ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ನೋಟು 1000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೋಟಿನಂತೆ ಇದ್ದು ಲಾಂಛನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಹಣವಲ್ಲವೆಂಬ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಇದೆ. ಈ ನೋಟಿನ ಮೇಲಿನ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ನಾನು ಲಂಚ ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದಿದೆ.
So, why should we children care about these issues more so when we should be thinking about our education? Education is precisely at the base of this problem. Dry academic education without concern for values is rendering us, our society and our country hollow. Lack of values in our education system is proving costly for the nation.
In the map, darker the shade, greater is the corruption.
Petty self-centeredness and benefit without sweat is the prevalent mindset. Like the termites rendering the very tree in which they live hollow, such mindset is degenerating India. Values are
essential, for we cannot appreciate values in others if we don't have them in us. If each of us can strengthen our values, the society and the nation will take care of itself. Remember the saying, take care of the cents and the dollars will be taken care of. And mind it, values cannot be imposed. If done, they will lose their values. Reporting for SRVK News, I am Mahadev, 7th Standard.
Over 30 kids attended the summer camp held here. Current and ex-SRVK students took part. Computers, science, math, Kagga and games were taught at the camp. To some of us, outings to Karnataka Milk Federation and visit to Mysore and Coorg were added perks. Reporting for SRVK News, I am Sunil, 7th Standard.
wonder why the apple is sweet, and why the tamarind is sour, and why the snow is in America, and why can't it be found in Karnataka, and why the train has so many wheels, and why the helicopter has no wheels, and why the deserts are very hot, and why the poles are very cold. Why does monkeys have a tail? Why is that we don't have? I wonder why the hair is black and why the girl's hair is long.
Why the sky is so blue and why is it dark at night?
Why is germs are very tall and why is HMS very short?
And why can man walk and talk? And why can trees do the same?
And why the earth goes round the sun? Why the moon goes round the earth?
Why is Madhushi is first in the class, Susmita and Tejaswini second and third?
Why the trees are always going? And why are we always taking?
Why the bird can fly so high? Why the elephant cannot fly?
Why the pumpkin grows on a creeper? Why the gooseberry on a tree? And why the night has so many stars? And where do they go during the day? Why can Sushmita run so fast? And why can Raja run so fast? Why the fishes have gills and why the whales don't have them? That brings us to the end of this edition of SRVK News. Until we meet again, goodbye. Goodbye.